So making sure you're in a comfortable position, taking whatever support you need. And let's begin by taking a few breaths in through the nostrils and out through the mouth. And begin to draw your attention to the meeting points between your body, the support, the floor, the earth beneath you. And here begin to take a few breaths. And as you exhale, try to soften the whole back surface of your body into the support, into the floor, into the earth beneath you. So there's a sense of more of that back surface of your body is softening into the support beneath you. Making yourself as cozy as possible, as warm as possible. And begin to let the back surface of your body begin to draw down, feeling that sense of gravity that draws you down, and a sense of being drawn down, like being magnetized down through soft soils, through the layers of the earth, down through the crust, the rock, the crystal, to the magma at the center of the earth. And then feel that you've created these roots down into the center of the earth, creating support, security. And with your breath, begin to draw up a sense of this support, this nourishment, this security up through those roots that you've planted. And it envelops and supports the whole body. A sense of an embrace, being held. Then begin to feel into the sacred land that's holding you right now. Begin to acknowledge the country, recognizing the ancestry of the land, those that care for it perfectly. And here, I'm on the sacred land of the Merry Merry clan, of the Wurundjeri Willen people of the Kulin Nation. So let that be a support beneath you, letting the senses open. Notice tastes in your mouth. Notice the scent of the air that smells around you. Notice colors, shapes, forms that dance behind your closed eyes. You might even have an open gaze and just letting the eyes rest on something that's easeful, harmonious. And listen to all the sounds around you, the sounds within your space. And as you listen for the sounds, really allow yourself to expand into the full distance of the most distant sounds. And there might even be a sense of the silence that arises from those sounds. And then begin to let your attention be on the sense of the breath as it breathes your body, being present to however the breath invites you in. Might be a sense of the texture and the quality, the sensation, the nostrils, the throat, the belly, the chest. It might be the sense of that wave like motion as you breathe in and as you breathe out. It might be the sensation at the nostrils, the temperature or the flow as you breathe in, as you breathe out. You might find yourself being visual and tracing the breath with colors or shapes or forms. Maybe it's the sound of your breath that lulls you in to this rhythmic, centered concentration. Noticing how the breath invites you in. And then begin to count the breaths backwards from 27 to 1, being with the sensation of the breath in and the sensation of the breath out. Count 27. Awareness of the sensation as you breathe in, the texture, the quality as you breathe out. Count 26. Begin to work your way towards 1. Your breath, your pace. If you lose count, it's completely fine. Start again at 27. Being aware of the breath and the mental counting. And wherever you are in the counting, let it go. And again, just stay with the sensation of the breath as it breathes your body. And we'll come into a pranayama practice. You might like to join me as we visualize the breath as a triangle. This triangle, we inhale the breath through the sole of the left foot. The sense of the breath travels along the left side of the body to the eyebrow center. And as you exhale down the right side of the body through the right sole of your foot. Then inhale through the right sole of your foot along the right side of your body to the eyebrow center. And exhaling from the eyebrow center down the left side of your body through the left sole of your foot. Then we begin again, inhaling through the sole of your left foot to your eyebrow center, exhaling from the eyebrow center down the right side of your body, inhaling through the right sole of your foot to the eyebrow center, and then exhaling from the eyebrow center down the left side of your body. Then begin again. Your breath at your pace. Continuing with the triangle breath for the next minute. Inhaling through one sole of the foot to the eyebrow center. Exhaling through the other side, alternating sides. And very gently now, letting go of the practice, just return to your own natural breath. You might like to take a moment to observe the effects of the practice. And knowing you can stay where you are if you're completely comfortable at home, or if you're ready to move, begin to bring some movement to the body. You might rub the tips of the fingers together. You might wiggle the nose, swallow a few times. You might wiggle the toes, rotate through the wrists, the ankles. You might begin to just gently roll your head side to side. You might like to lengthen through the arms, the legs. If you had your legs in the elevated position, begin to draw your knees towards your chest, hugging the knees. And then wherever you are, just find yourself rolling onto your right side. And pause there for a moment. And then letting your eyes guide you, just allowing the eyes to open when they feel ready. So I recommend coming into a supported Shavasana, but it's completely up to you. Whatever position is going to be comfortable for you is the best position. You might still like to keep some support underneath the back of the legs. You might keep like one cushion or a rolled up blanket. You still might have support underneath the lower back, some kind of support for the head, maybe a blanket, a pillow, but you could be lying on your couch, or you could be, lying in your bed. You can be anywhere you like. Making sure you're comfortable, you're warm as we prepare for our Yoga Nidra practice. Making sure you're comfy. Then again, begin to feel the meeting points between your body, the support, the floor, the earth beneath you. Begin to allow yourself to really center, to ground, allowing yourself to be in this state of rest, yin, receptivity. So as we come to our Yoga Nidra practice, beginning by setting a sankalpa, our intention, our resolve for the practice. So here you might like to set an intention around simply how you'd like to feel at the end of the practice. You might want to feel rested, energized, however you would like to feel. Let it be phrased in the present tense, so it's a statement of fact that's true in this moment. And then for this evening, calling in first our heartfelt desire. So you might even like to place your hand onto your energetic heart, allowing a sense of receptivity, openness to your heart's deepest longing, what it wants more than anything else in the world, something that expresses the truth of who you are, aligns to your core values, expresses the lessons you're here to learn, the gifts you're here to share, the magic you're here to weave. Something that drives you, that you're passionate about, how others describe you. Taking a moment to be present to the sense of this deep longing, the heartfelt desire, an overarching guiding guide. And then before we begin our practice of Yoga Nidra, we call in a sense of ground, a groundless ground, like an inner resource. And to call that in first, we begin by visualizing in whatever way feels right for you. Perhaps a wisdom figure, a power animal. It could be your favorite place in nature. It might be somewhere you've been or an imagined place. It could be the feeling of being with your favorite pet, a beloved. It can be that feeling of achieving something that you really worked hard for, that magical moment of feeling that you created something of value. And whatever it is that you call in, notice how it feels in your body and mind when you're calling in this sense of this inner resource. Then, when it feels embodied, let go of whatever it was that you drew in and stay with this felt sense, a somatic sense of having this groundless ground, this inner resource, a place of ease, of comfort. And you can come to this place at any time during the practice just by calling in that image or feeling or person or memory that makes you feel at ease, that makes you feel supported. And that feeling that's here allows there to be a sense of not needing to produce anything or protect anything, where you can completely be at ease. And now allowing my words to become your words as we begin our journey through the physical form. Allowing your attention to rest on the quality, the sensations, the textures within the mouth, from the top to the bottom, the sides, the structure of the gums and the teeth, the chin, the jaw, the softness of the lip, the tongue, all this radiance, this aliveness throughout the mouth, a sense of radiance radiating in all directions. And allow this sense of radiance to expand up through the back of the throat, through the cheek sinuses, the nasal passages, the sense of that pathway of prana, the breath, the chi. And then also sense that expansion from the back of the throat that radiates outwardly towards the ears, from the softness of the inner ear canals that radiates outwardly into the ripples, the folds, the valleys of the ears. This sense of radiance from within the ears and the outer ears. And the sense of radiance rising through the structure of the eyes, through the brow and temples, through the cheekbones, through the nose. The sense of these spheres or orbs of radiance resting within this support. The sense of spacious expansiveness behind the eyes, out in front of your eyes, radiating in all directions, up through the forehead. Notice warmth or coolness. The radiance radiates into the back, the skull, the brain, radiating upward to the crown of your head, the back of your skull, and feeling the sense of the imprint the back of your head makes against support beneath it. The sense of the whole radiance of the face and left side of your head, through the right side, and the whole head is one. Sensation, aliveness, radiance. And feel the weight of the head supported by the earth. And feel the shape that flows out from the skull into the back of the neck. And keep following that shape down along the spine, through the neck and upper back. And a sense of the rib cage arising from the spine, down into the middle of the back. Follow the curve, the pathway into the lower back, through the sacrum, to the tailbone. The whole weight of the head and the length of the spine. The whole weight of your head and the length of your spine. To the front of your neck, the sides, the whole neck, and the notch at the base of the neck, at the throat. A sense of a field of radiance that arises through the left side of your body, from the collarbone to the left shoulder blade, the shoulder and the armpit, radiating into the upper arm and elbow, left side of the rib cage, the left lower arm and wrist, to the left waist, the back of the left hand, the sensations, the textures at the palm of the left hand, the left thumb, first finger, middle finger, third finger, the little finger, all the fingers together, the whole left hand, the whole left arm, the whole left side of your body. And again, come to the front of the throat, to the front of your neck. A sense of radiance radiating outwardly through the right side of your body, through the right collarbone and shoulder blade, the shoulder and armpit, the upper arm and elbow, the right side of the rib cage, the right lower arm and wrist, the right waist, the back of the right hand, the sensations, the qualities, the textures at the palm of your right hand, right thumb, first finger, middle finger, third finger, little finger, all the fingers together, the whole right hand, the whole right arm, the whole right side of the torso. The abdomen, the pelvis, the left hip, upper leg, left knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, the top of the foot, the sole of the foot, big toe, second toe, middle toe, fourth toe, the little toe, all the toes together, the whole left foot, the whole left leg, the whole left side of your body, pelvis, the right hip, upper leg, right knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, the top of the foot, the sole of your right foot, right big toe, second toe, middle toe, fourth toe, little toe, all the toes together, the whole right foot, the whole right leg, the whole right side of your body, the whole right side of your body, the whole body, the whole body. Let your attention be at the crown of your head, in a sense of all the hair of the head, the hair of the body, each and every hair follicle, each and every pore of your skin, the fingernails, the toenails, the teeth, the upper teeth, the lower teeth, all the teeth together, to the skin of the body, feeling the touch of air, clothing, blanket support, the warmth or coolness, dropping just beneath the layer of your skin, dropping into a sense of the flesh of the body, dropping into the level of the sinews and the nerve network, the intricacy, delicate map, and dropping through the muscles of the body, sense of fascia, connective tissue, and from the level of the muscles, large and small, dropping down into a sense, the level of your bones, feeling the weight of the skull, the pelvis, the thigh bones, feeling a sense of the limbs that rise out through the legs and arms, and the grounding of the head, the pelvis, weight of the bone, drawing down towards the earth, a sense of being held and supported. And dropping into the level of the bones, into the sense, the bone marrow, the blood cells, the white and red blood cells, the bone marrow. And a source of the original chi, the element of winter, the kidneys floating in the back body, lower rib cage, and feeling a sense of the center of the rib cage, the radiance of the heart, the rhythm of your heart, the beat of your heart, your own unique rhythm. Down within the rib cage to the bottom right corner, the liver, this commander organ, the director, the large muscle mass sitting beneath the rib cage, the diaphragm, the rise, the fall, the support that helps the lungs breathe, the prana, the life force, the chi. And to the left side within the rib cage, the left bottom corner to the spleen, organ, element of earth, grounds us. And to each side of the rib cage, a sense of the lungs, mostly the back of the lungs, the back of the rib cage, the back of the body. Into the digestive system, to all the bowels and intestines and mesentery, large intestines, small intestines, whole gut, body and brain, intricate network, kilometers and kilometers. Into the brain, resting at ease within the skull, supported, safe, at ease. The sense of the liquids, bile, the phlegm, pus, aliveness in helping us fight infection. To the blood, the body pumping to every cell of your being. To the sweat, that cleanses and cools the body through the pores. The sense of the tears that fall from our eyes, times of joy, times of sadness, times of allergy. into the saliva that moisturizes our mouth, protects us, the mucus of the body, to the synovial fluid, every joint, keeping the body moving with grace and ease. And let your attention be on the breath as it breathes your body, the whole body at ease. Breath, breathing the body just as it is, perfect in this moment, just as it is, being with it all, just as it is. Can we be with it all, just as it is? All the changing sensations and textures and qualities reveal an unchanging awareness, a witnessing presence that's always here, whether the mind arises or not. Surrendering, taking a step back into a place, a sense of simply being, allowing to be with it all just as it is, perfect in this moment. Simply being, simply being. And here, this deeply open, receptive place, groundless ground, inner, resourced and supported, opening to receive any sense of guidance or inspiration, answers to questions you seek, horizon opportunities to full alignment, purpose of mind, body, soul, opening to receive inspiration to create what you want to move forward into, sense of this being grounded into your being, a gift from the cosmos. And here, you might like to state, you might like to claim your heartfelt desire, your intention, or your inner resource. knowing the practice continues on in an awakened state, in the state before sleep, as you sleep, and as you awake. This state of simply being, this state of ease and grace is always here within, calling you home, home into the present moment, being with it all in the present moment, just as it is.